Hello and welcome to Doing It Down Under with Melbourne City FC with your host, the Philosopher24. And as you can see, we are in second. Second's a good position, yes. We have qualified for the final series. And today we are just going to discuss contracts, finances, my contract at the club, the final series, the what-if events of the final day of the season. And yeah, that's what we're going to talk through. So let's start with the contracts of the squad. Now, I wouldn't normally do this, but because we haven't been able to sign loads of people, I've had to keep some players that I might not have kept if I had the chance to. So, like Damien Duff and Robert Corrin, I was both considering to let go on free transfers as they were on high wages and I could find probably better players, but because of the finances I actually kept them because I wasn't going to get any better players on cheaper contracts, and I managed to get both of them down about £1,000 in their contracts, so we're saving money for alright players. I mean, Duff is really getting bad at the moment, but Corrin, I mean, he's going down, but he's still got it. He's still got it in the A-League. I think they're both still stars in the A-League, which is good. I can get Connor Chapman to sign a contract. Apparently, he is unhappy at the club, which is a shame because I think he's leading player for most high-end A-League sides, and he has the potential to be one of the best, which is very sad. And he, at the start, I reckoned he would be one of the best players at the club. And he is probably at the moment. The same, he hasn't actually reached his potential at the moment, and a shame he doesn't want to sign another contract, but that may change. So then let's bring it on to my contract. So my contract runs out in 2016, and I have asked the board twice now for a contract. The first time I shouldn't have really, as they had low confidence in me, and this was at the beginning of the season when we just slipped down into the 4th, 5th position, and they were like 46% confident with me, and they said, we don't think you deserve one. And I was like, okay. And then I went back when we were doing well, and I think we were told the table at the time, and they said, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to be patient. The financial troubles the club is having at the moment means that we can't offer you a new contract. So hopefully I won't be let go, because I don't think I'm on a lot of money. I'm on about 2,200 a week, which is not that bad. And I wouldn't mind getting less, just as if I can stay at the club. And if by the end of 2006, on my end of my contract, they may leave me on a non-contract basis, which is kind of insecure, or very insecure. So I'm not sure what's going to happen. I hope they choose wisely and keep me at the club. So let's go through the fixtures since I last met you, which was the Wellington Phoenix game, I have a feeling, where we lost 3-1, I think. I'm not sure. Yes, it was, I think. And we lost 3-1, yeah. Yes, it was. Well, after that, we beat Sydney FC, finally. Finally. I repeat, finally. Did I say finally? We finally beat them. Finally. And we beat them 1-0. It was a really close game. Could have gone either way, but luckily Connor Chapman, I think from a corner, managed to get us 1-0 up, and we won the game. Our defence defended resolutely, and again we finally beat them. And then after that, when I was very confident, we lost to Melbourne. Victory 3-0. Our city rivals 3-0. And let's have a look at the highlights. We'll just check if the sound's on. The sound is on. So, we lost by 3-0 with Ben Cafella, Costas Barbarosis and Mark Milligan getting on the score sheet. As you can see, they got us kind of on the counter, with Payne sliding in a through ball to Ben Khalifa, who scored and put it away. Then the second goal came from another great tackle by Broxham. I think it was by Barbarosis. Was a nice through ball, was it? No? I'm not sure what... it was a nice over the top ball, and Barbarosis managed to finish it off. And the last goal was from Milligan, which I think was a long shot, I'm pretty sure. See, again, we had a chance, but we couldn't compete with their great tackling. As you can see, Milligan gets the ball outside the area, or he gets it inside the area. Oh, it was a rebound. Never see those. Never. Not complaining, though. Not complaining. And then, again, we lost to Perth Glory, which meant, well, the last game meant that we weren't going to win the title, basically. I think that left us 6 points off, and I had no hope. And then I came into this match thinking we must need a win to actually keep on the tails, and we didn't turn up at all. 2 shots against Perth Glory. What we were playing at, I have no idea. I mean, I think Bullet was out for this match, so that could mean why we didn't have a lot of shots, as Charlie Davis isn't the best of replacements. So we lost 3-0 with Nebosha Markovic, Andrew Keogh and Chris Harold all getting on the score sheet within a few minutes of each other. But then afterwards, we got a resounding 3-1 victory over Wanderers, which I think this almost secured our place in the playoffs, but it was so tight there, and I think it still is tight at the top, but we've just pulled away. And we had a brilliant game, you could say. We dominated, as you can see, 23 shots to their 11 and 58 possession to their 42. Robert Corrin got the first goal, and then Alex made it 2. Then Victor Saba got a goal in the 71st, and I thought, oh God, I know what happens with a defence if we concede. But luckily the floodgates didn't open, and Partaloo managed to slot away a penalty that we got in the 82nd minute. So we won against Wanderers, who were very close behind us in the table. And then we had a Central Coast Mariners game, which is a nice, easy game to kind of the penultimate game of the season, and we resoundingly beat them 5-1. And the only goal that they scored was from a penalty. So Akiyoshi scored the first goal, and then they scored the penalty, and I thought, oh God, it's going to be one of those days again. But it wasn't, because Eric Partaloo scored on the cusp of half-time, and then after half-time, Karen Bullitt, after a stern hand team talk, managed to score 2 goals, which I was absolutely delighted by, and I think it was a bit of perfect man management. And I said, you weren't performing, and I do have the faith in you. And what does he do? He scores 2 goals. That just shows the power of motivation. And then Damien Duff getting on the score sheet for the first time this season, I think. And that leaves the table as this. So as you can see, we have qualified, and Melbourne Victory are the eventual winners. We couldn't have won it because we can't win it either today, as of course they are 4 points ahead of us, and we can only have 3 points. But we can secure our Asian Champions League place today with either a victory or a draw, or just getting better than Wanderers, or Brisbane Roar, or Sydney FC. So yes, and we know we actually just need to get a draw, and then these 3 teams can't get our Champions League Asian slot, which is actually very worrying, as I just realised 3 teams are on the same points below us, and if we lose today, we might as well just throw away our hopes of getting Champions League football. So it's actually very important, because if we don't get that second position, we have to rely on us, or either Melbourne or any of the 3 teams that manage to get in second to win the final series, and then it would go to us in third if we actually get third. So yes, quite an important game today. So let's get straight into it. This is the team I should be going with. Redmayne in goal, Jonathan Germano, and Gowan, Chapman, Zulu as a back 4. Partaloo, Corrin, Retri, Akiyoshi starting in the midfield. And then Alex as a shadow striker, with Karen Bullitt, number 1, fitting in the striker role as normal. I think that is the only thing I am going to do. So let's get into the game. I wonder what formation they're going to be playing. Oh, they're not playing Kuriska. Yay, because Kuriska is one of the best players for the Adelaide team. Instead of them playing Mabil. He's alright, not the best, playing on the wrong side. Oh, they have Ryan Williams. He's a good player. I was trying to sign him, but we couldn't afford the wages. They got Regen up front. Doesn't look that bad, actually. Got 12 heading, and 14 finishing with really good acceleration and determination and off the ball and work rate, but really bad passing. So I think that's going to let him down. Jakub, another regen. We've got lots of regens in this squad. Oh, it's the brother of McGowan. I think it is. Yes, it is. Well, I'm going off in a tangent. But they're playing a 4-3-2-1, which should work in our favour, as they are lacking a attacking midfielder. So, continue to team talk, and I say, I want you to pick off where you left off last game and say, I have the faith, I have the faith, and I have the faith. So let's check that. That's okay. Let's start the match. So they kick off with constant. I'm just going to turn the thing down because I can't commentate over that. So we have more possession in the early half, and Retri skies a free kick. We haven't been able to score from free kicks recently. Luongo's been close, Retri's been close, and Alex scores to settle the nerves. Settle the nerves. I hope I can get this guy next season on loan, as I don't think I shall be paying for him, and I don't think I can get him on loan for another time without paying anything, which is a shame. But he's been done brilliantly. I was so close not to signing him because of registration rules, but somehow they automatically changed weirdly, and he is here today, and he scores, maybe to secure us a place in the group stage of the Champions League. So, we have lots of possession in the first 15 minutes, and we have a goal to show for it. Zulu, overlapping. Akiyoshi, can he score? No, he can't. Akiyoshi with a corner. Chapman heads the ball over the bar. So this looks like a complete performance at the moment, which is good. So hopefully we can just keep it as it is. They haven't even had a shot. Oh, as soon as I say it, they have a shot. Come on, that's unfair. Makes me look like an idiot. Goodwin to Williams to Constantinopoulos. I think that's how you pronounce it. Not Constantinopoulos, the old Istanbul. And they've conceded a penalty. Here in one of their regens has conceded a penalty, and Partaloo slots it away. His fourth goal of the season, third game of the season. He scored lots more than last season, and I am happy with that. Even though they're all penalties, he knows how to finish a penalty. So that leaves us 2-0 at half-time. We've done brilliantly, and I'm just going to say that to them. Keep it up. You've done brilliantly. Looks like Alex has lost a bit of fitness, so I'm just going to bring him off, I think, just to keep him fit, and bring on Barker Daesh. Because Barker Daesh, I've signed a new contract for him as well. I wasn't going to keep him, but then I thought we couldn't bring anyone better in, and he's actually done really well for us last season, so why shouldn't I give him a new contract? So I did give him a new contract for it, and I think he'll do well. He's made about the same amount of appearances as last season, and he was only here for last season, for half the season. season, to say season, make you look... How did he miss that? I could have scored that. It was an open goal. Sorry, it was mid-flow speaking, and then someone misses an open goal. Retri's looking uninterested, so I might just change positions up a bit. So Corin, you're going there, and Retri, you're going off for Duff. I'm going to give a team talk to Duff, saying calmly, say play a natural game, because he is old. I just want him to enjoy his final few seasons at Melbourne City. He's been a great servant to us, the Irish 100 capped player. He's been brilliant, really. Ferreira tries to get it past Redmayne, but he is solid in his goalkeeping. Now they come back into the game, and I don't know why, because they didn't do anything last half. So I'm just going to go a bit more. What should I say to them? I'm going to say... I can't say anything at the moment, though, sadly. So as it stands, we will be getting Champions League football in Asia. Bullets! Can he score? Yes, he can. He never misses from there. He never misses. Have you ever seen him miss from there? I haven't, personally. But as it stands, we are going to the group stage of Asian Champions League football, which is brilliant for finances and brilliant for everyone. So we'll bring Davis on for Bullet, as I don't want him to get injured, because that would be sad for everyone, because he is our main striker. Monaco, oh, it's a scrappy around the corner, and we managed to clear it. Goodwin with the free kick, and it goes way over. Akiyoshi with the free kick, and Chapman is there to put it away. That is another goal late on in the game for Chapman. I hope he can sign a new contract for us. I really do, as I really do think there's a lot of potential in that kid, and hopefully he can do it here instead of somewhere else, and maybe even retire because he can't find a team, because that's what's happened to most of the players that are released from the club, which is quite sad, really. But there it is, 4-0 against Adelaide, and now we are in the Asian Champions League group stage for next season. What a performance from our team today. What a performance all season round. We have thoroughly deserved that, and we have 4 points behind anyone in the playoffs, and sadly 4 points below Melbourne Victory, who pulled away from the pack. But we deserve that second place finish. We deserve Asian Champions League, and we deserve to be in the final series. I'm happy with that. I hope the board are happy with that, and I hope as soon as this processing ends, they give me a contract, but they haven't given me a contract, so just have to wait and see. But that's how I leave it with you. Qualified and qualified again. We are in the Asian Champions League. We are in the final series. I'll see you next time for the final series match against whoever it will be against. I've been the Philosopher 24. This has been Melbourne City. We are in the final series and the Champions League in Asia group stage, and we are out.